You're such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com, banging these out like a machine gun does bullets. I've already read Bachelor Pad Economics, but anyway, sorry, I didn't know how this works. I just wanted to start the conversation. I think I need to be more specific because my question is very specific. I moved a month ago to California. My original plan was to attend a coding boot camp in Dallas, Texas, so I can become a web developer. I'm a 110 IQ. I've been learning self-taught for at least 6 months, and all I want to do is get to the boot camp, get a job, and live in Texas, buy guns, a motorcycle, a nice set of legs to follow around the house. Of course, I need $10,000 US to pay for the boot camp and $5,000 more to live the other 3 months. Okay, but he is also a Mexican. I think his parents moved them here illegally because you're speaking English pretty well. But yeah, you got the heart and soul of American. I want to live in Texas and shoot guns and chase girls with long legs. Okay. Where would we go? I'll spend it, but listening to your show, I discovered the option that the military is, and then it might be a pretty good option to talk to an Air Force recruiter. And I got a 70 from my ASVAB practice test. He told me that I'm qualified for any job as far as the ABSAF goes, but since I'm not a citizen, I'll basically be sweeping the barracks or doing some shitty job until I re-enlist as a citizen. On my second contract, also as a bonus, it'll help me get my citizenship just after basic training. Also, I would love to avoid college. Might be laziness. You gotta learn to use periods, dude. Periods and commas. That's where you could drastically improve your English. Might be leftist prerequisites, but I would really like to make it without the 4-year crucifixion right now. I'm working 2 full-time jobs and live with my parents. I'll be able to save up a ton of cash real quickly. What do you think, asshole? I would like a video response. If you think it'll be too expensive, please let me know. Curse all you can. Without it, it'd be ridiculous. All I want is to move outside my folks' house and have lots of fun. I'm willing to wait now to get more of that in the future, but I'm not totally sure what to do. I swam my workout. I'm missing working out on my coding. I'm missing working out on my coding, but I have little extra time for anything, any which way. One do you... God, you gotta learn to use periods. There was not one period in that whole thing. Best options are suggested. All right, let us... Hang on, I knew I was missing something. We gotta look up that military program. Military program to enlist foreigners. There was that program. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yes. However, federal law, non-citizen, becoming warrant officers in order for a non-enlisted material must be first a legal immigrant and have security clearances. U.S. citizen immigration. There was a program. What was the program? Military personnel. And the only reason I'm taking the time... Oh, where'd it go? All right, we'll email later. I'll contact my recruiting buddy. Here's the deal, though. There was a program that allowed for foreigners, non-U.S. citizens, to serve their stint in the U.S. military, and then you get citizenship. All right? If you talk to a recruiter, that's the only reason I want to double check and look this up, because the current status of it, last I checked, the current status of that program is that they were taking, it's not been canceled, but they have been taking, they got their fill. They got more applicants than what they were allotted to get. So it's put on a hiatus. However, if you've talked to a recruiter more recently, and he says or she says she can get you in, then that goes with the optimal plan I'd recommend. If you could get into the U.S. military, do it. Because that's going to give you the quickest fast track to becoming a citizen. Or you can live the life that I'm sure you're familiar with, be it you, your family, or everyone else here that's in your family that's here illegally, where you get to live in the shadows, you got to do all cash, you got to do all this, and you know what? You're never really going to amount to much. That's not going to be a life of achievement. Plus, it sounds like you really want to be a citizen. You're not just here to collect welfare. You're not here because Mexico sucks. You want to be in Texas, shoot guns, and chase girls. I can't really think anything more except for the Dallas Cowboys and the cheerleaders that's more American. So, it's just going to get this shit done, man. I know these they're 60 years old and they've been living in the United States legally this entire time. And it's like, fuck, what is that like? I mean, what is that? I know it's probably better than living in Mexico, but what the fuck is that like? So do yourself a favor, become a citizen, all right? If that means you got to do a stint in the military, sweeping barracks or whatever, fine. Let's email after this, though, and let me get you the link to that program. I'll contact my recruiter buddy. But I would join the military, do whatever it is you got to do to become a citizen, all right? Fine, you're sweeping barracks. Then you can enlist in officer candidate school. I would suggest that you take, if you happen to like the military, like I said, there's not a lot of opportunities for young people that's going to beat the military. So you, at minimum, would use it to gain your citizenship. If all of a sudden you think you like it and you want to get the GI Bill and free training and all the other benefits that are conferred upon you, I would think about having a military career. But you would wait for that point in time when it's time for you to re-enlist or re-up. But that would be your number one thing. Get your citizenship. Now, unfortunately, that may mean you'd have to put some other things on hold, but I don't think you will. If you got the IQ of 110, I don't know if you necessarily have to go to a programming boot camp. And I don't know if you're going to have time to do that, like physically attend a programming boot camp. You're not going to be allowed to do that while you're in the military. That would be something that you can do later on. What I would try to do is, you seem really intelligent, seem like you could do this, is self-educate, or while you're in the military, ask around and say, is there some classes I can take that the military will pay for or is offered here in the military that is along the lines of cybersecurity, computer programming, computer networking, something like that. And I guarantee you they're going to have something. All right? So you will get into the military first and foremost for your citizenship. Upon entering the military, you're done with basic. And you're assigned to this or you're assigned to that. Hopefully with that very high ASVAB score, you can say, I'd like to get into programming, and then the military will train you. If they're not going to put you into programming, that's fine. Remember, you're going there to get your citizenship there first and foremost. But then, with whatever free time you have, using whatever resources, programs, opportunity, the military school, whatever, if there's, what was it, the American school, there's educational opportunities abound online, and if there happens to be a college campus class near you, in person. But I would then, while you're doing your 3 years, your 4 years, however many years you want to do in the military, you're teaching yourself programming. You try to get into a position within the military that you'd be programming. So then all of a sudden, your tour of duty is up. You've put in your years, and you then have a choice. Stay in the military. All right, become an officer if you want to aim for that, officer candidate school. Continue on programming in the military. Or, now you're a citizen, you've been trained either from the military or on the military's dime while you're in there to do programming. You'll have a GI Bill, which would then allow you to go, and if you don't think your programming or skills at, then you can go to a boot camp if you want. But then you at least are a citizen, you have some skills, you'll have some money, and then that's going to make you get into Texas and having a nice little rambling house and employment opportunities in Houston, Dallas, wherever you want to go. You'll be in a much better position than you were just 3 or 4 short years ago. And so that, even though you may have to postpone becoming a computer programmer, that's fine, because joining the military is going to do a lot of things to set you up so that you can be a United States citizen and computer programmer, and you don't have to dick around with this fucking getting paid cash and illegal immigrant and all that other crap. All right? We're thinking long term. Long term. We're in it for the long game. All right? Not what's easy now. If you do stuff that's hard now, join the military program. All right? And, if you get stationed in Minot, North Dakota, you're going to have nothing else to do because there ain't no chicks in Minot, and that's probably actually a good thing. You're almost going to be a Tibetan monk, studying and disciplining. So you work for the military during the day or night, depending on your shift. And then in your free time, you're going to teach yourself programming if they're not already teaching it for you. And then after this amount of sacrifice, hard work, and it's going to suck. It's going to suck. The remaining 50 years of your life expectancy will be a lot easier than if you didn't get citizenship, you didn't go into the military, you tried to program, and then you're trying to find some kind of job and get some kind of work visa, right? But God darn, I just wish I had that program. But anyway, go talk to the recruiter. They will have the most up-to-date information. Maybe that program's been reopened now. But go talk to the recruiter. Ask about, hey, can I get into programming? That's what I'd really like to do with these ASVAB scores. I know you said I'd be sweeping the barracks or whatever. I'm fine with that. But, in the meantime, will there be something better that I could do and sweep the floors and program computers? So, all right, that's it. You guys got questions? Contact the old captain. assholeconsulting.com. And when you're bored, listen to the Clearing Podcast. You can find that on soundcloud.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.